Hello people, this is Keith the Modesto doing my Let's Play Minecraft series using Feed the Beast and Direwolf 20's mod pack. Today I want to make a slight modification to my mining machine because every once in a while I'd come over here when it's on, you turn it on by pulling that lever. I come in here and I type in mining well, and I'd find 17 mining wells here instead of one. There should only be one if everything is working. But in fact, it really did something strange and only dropped some of them. I don't know. It's like 4 of them. So I have one extra mining well. And I don't know why it's doing that, of course. And I have speculations, but I checked so let's go over to the mining well. I think I have everything I need for what I have in mind. The mining machine. So, and I will show, I don't know if I showed this before. Okay, so if we jump down here, you'll see that there's the path it's been taking, and here something went wrong and it stopped. And if we jump down there, we'll see that it stopped at level 134, right above the clouds there. And if we go a little further, we'll see each time here it stopped all the way at 43. So it looks like the mining wells are mining when they get retrieved instead of having gotten all the way to the bottom. See, right here it's at 28. And when that happens, wow, it really takes a long time, doesn't it? Whenever that happens, if the mining wells are still mining when they get retrieved, then let's see. Just before they get retrieved, the turtles are instructed to drop everything in their inventories, so they're cycling from the first slot to the 16th slot. But if the mining well is in fact still mining when they do that last drop, by the time they drop everything in slot 16, there's already some more stuff in slot number 1. And then when they retrieve the mining well, because slot number 1 is already occupied, it ends up in slot 2 or 3 or 4 or something. And then the next time it deploys whatever's in slot 1, which will be a piece of cobblestone or something, right? And then it'll cycle through, and the next time the turtle drops everything, it'll end up dropping the mining well, because the mining well will not have been deployed. It'll be in slot 2 or 3 or 4 or something. And then all the mining wells end up back at my base. Oh, and I was going to show this. So I was wondering, what's causing this? Of course, it just happens every once in a while, not every time. And if I hit Fn and then F9 to show the chunk boundaries, you can see that it happens on a chunk boundary, or near a chunk boundary, often. But not every time. There, it didn't. Wait a minute. Excuse me, not there. There it's near a chunk boundary, but not there. Right here it happened in the middle of a chunk. And I think the same thing here. It happened in the middle of it. And here, in fact, it happened, some of the turtles failed to retrieve the mining well or something. It only happened to some of the turtles, not all of them, which is really weird. So, there we go. And the way I thought of fixing this, first I was thinking of making it, part of the reason why, I don't know why every once in a while the mining wells don't get all the way down to bedrock before they get retrieved. But I wish it wasn't raining. I do wish that, because that's loud. Let's go back to the base and sleep through the night or something, and hopefully it'll stop raining. Anyway, if the mining wells didn't put all their stuff into the turtles, so the turtles had to drop them and have to deal with that whole, I was going to sleep through the night. if it wasn't the case that everything was being routed through the turtles, then we wouldn't have to worry about the mining wells accidentally getting dropped, because we wouldn't be dropping everything in the turtles' inventory into the relays at all. And we could do that by, of course, positioning the relays in the right spot and okay, hope it's not raining. And moving the turtles out of the way. No, it's still raining. Okay, I'm gonna do a cheat. I've tried this before sometimes and it hasn't worked, but maybe it'll work this time. But if I go into any, hit options and go into cheat mode, and I hit turn rain off. See, I click on turn rain off, but down below it says rain turned on. There's some bug in NEI. Oh, let's just turn down the sound a lot. I guess that's something we can do. Hopefully nothing else sneak up on me. Go back to recipe mode. Oh, did it just stop raining? No. Okay. Well. Okay. And so, let's see. Okay, so one solution would be to reroute the way the mining well, make it so that the mining wells are depositing all their stuff directly into the relays. That would involve having to move the turtles, though, to kind of get them out of the way, after they deploy the mining wells. Which is doable. I think it, put in charging pads so that it could, and then some solar panels to keep the charging pads charged up. And I'd want to use solar panels for the power instead of the conduit that's already getting power from the Tesseracts, because I wouldn't want them to getting power all the time, because that'd be wasting power. They'd be sucking power all the time from the Tesseracts, and I don't want that, because they wouldn't need that much fuel. The fuel level, I think, would get high pretty quickly, and because they're only going to be moving, 2 or 3 blocks back and forth, and so. But I thought of another solution, which is just to switch the power on and off to the mining wells. If I turn the power off, make sure the power is off to the mining wells before they're retrieved, then we'll know, or turn the power off, drop all the stuff out of the turtles, and then retrieve the mining wells. We'll know that the mining wells have stopped because the power is off. We'll know the mining wells have stopped, and we're going to do that by using redstone signal to the Tesseracts, because you can control whether or not they're outputting energy with redstone signal. And that is a much simpler solution, and hopefully I've got a little under 20 minutes now from all this talking and going back and forth, which might be enough time to do everything, including the program, because it's not going to take much programming. So the first thing we're going to, excuse me, I'll have to edit that out. I burped. Okay, so we're going to lay down the redstone first here. And to be able to place redstone, we gotta have some panels. There we go. And we're gonna use this. All the sides kind of are used up on this computer, except for the top. But that would be really painful. Try to do that. Didn't expect that. Do I not have panels now? I have plank panels. Yes, I still have panels. I did that. Oh, I don't. Oh, you have to be careful. It can be either right. Oh, because it's on near there. Okay. Well. Okay, so and I need to replace this. Oh, I lost it. Oh my goodness! How far did it fall? I'm not gonna get it right now. Oh, come on. Okay. There. And put the torch back. Okay, so I get my redstone wire here. Oh, I guess I need to have a panel right. I have to have a panel right. That should still work, shouldn't it? Oh, does it have to be? Does it have to be a cover? I thought panels would work. Oh, it did stick. I guess we'll have to test this. I might have to go. Uh-oh. So. I don't want it to connect to those turtles. I probably wouldn't hurt anything. Oh. Oh, that's not that one. Okay. I guess we can check that real quick, huh? We'll go into Louis here, and I do redstone, set output, put top. Oh, I need there we go. Top. I wonder if a single port will work. Oh, I need true. Cool, it works. Okay. Now it's just a question, does it... I just want to check one other thing here. Move forward. Did it move forward? Probably. I didn't want to do that. Check that out. Oh. Yeah, let me check that again. They're going here. Up. That. Yeah. Yes, it's working. Okay, good. Okay, let's put the rest of this redstone down. Is that connected? My mouse strikes again. Okay, so I'm gonna lay redstone wire along this path here, and I don't know if it's connecting or not. Is this gonna read that as a redstone signal? Maybe we could put another, because I think the block that's getting the signal right now is this block, so to speak, which is in the wrong spot. If I took this, if I took that block away, the one that my cursor's on right now, and put the redstone right there, of course it would. Pretty sure, but of course, then the tesseract would not be connected to the frame, which would be bad. So I think we need more frames, because I did not bring them with me, did I? Okay, so we put a frame, move my frames. Put the frame right here, and another frame right there? No. Put that there. Put that there. Then put our redstone wire here and here. Now I think that will get that'll get a signal to this block right here above it. It should work. I hope. I always find The way redstone works confusing. Okay, let's make sure this thing can still move. Yes, it can. Okay, oh, and then, so let's test this out. Actually, I want it, let's see. It'd be nice if you could tell whether it's transmitting energy from just looking at the interface. Yeah. So let's make it so the redstone signal is required for it to work. Right? So right now, and I need to make sure all of the turtles have their mining wells because some of them are missing. That one has one. That one has one. Does not have one. Okay. There. That should be all of them. Okay, and we're going to test this out by issuing a command, and that command is deploy, I believe. Right? Oh, where's that profile? Deploy. Yes. True. Okay. So we're gonna go, oh, so we're gonna need to exit out of here. And we're gonna go into Lua and do ednet.broadcast deploy. Okay, so they deployed all the turtles, and good. So the signal's working. Now we're gonna go over here real quick, and we're gonna go here, and we're gonna change this to false. And we're going to see if the mining well stopped. Unfortunately, I have to do some digging. Aha! They did. Okay, so I'm going to dig down a little more. Whoops. How did I do that? Escape? Oof. That's what I meant to do. I know I'm stuck. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go back up and just to verify things, I'm going to turn that back on and go back. And so when I do that, they should start mining again, right? So true. Yep, they are. Okay, so that's doing what I want. Very nice. Okay. So now all I have to do, we will turn that off. Okay. And so there should be stuff in here. There is. We're going to get rid of all that right now. Lua. Oops, I already have that. What am I doing? Go here. Drop. Okay. Yay. Okay, and what we're going to do is I got 7 minutes. We've got to rewrite the program in here. So we need to exit Lua. And I think it's startup, isn't it? Edit startup. Okay, so we need to add in some else ifs here. Okay, else if ID equals 19, and message equals power on, then, okay. What did I do? Oh, redstone. Redstone dot set output top true end. Okay. Oh, I don't need that end. Do I? Do I need that end? No, I don't. Oh, I was gonna mess everything up right there. Else if ID equals 19 and message equals power off, then redstone dot set output top false. Okay, and that should be all we need to do there. Yeah, so let's say that and let's run it and see if anything crashes. Oh, line 26. Oh, I got an extra parenthesis in there. How did I do that? Oh, because it was supposed to be a quote. Okay. Okay. Now I go over here and we're going to edit this startup. After exiting, exit. Okay. Edit startup. Okay. So we're almost out of time. Okay, I'm not going to worry about resetting the platform right now. I think that will take care of itself, and after it's all working, I could take out, I added a whole bunch of more drops in time to try to fix this problem, and it actually did for a while. I mean, it went longer without all the mining wells showing up in at my base, but then it started happening again. Okay, let's see. Okay, I want to do first. Let's see. After it's deployed. After it's deployed, we're going to turn the power on. Rednet dot broadcast, and it was power on. Okay. And then, before we retrieve, actually before we do the last drop, we do a power off. Yeah. Rednet dot broadcast power off, and I just let it sleep for 10 seconds to make sure the deployer is actually stopped. Well, not 10 seconds, let's just wait 4 seconds. That should be enough time. I don't know if they might have, let's do 6 seconds. They might have a little bit of a buffer in the energy they hold. Actually, I could test that, but maybe I'll do that later. We'll just put it in there for now. Okay, so we turn the power off to the mining wells, wait a moment, and then tell the turtles to drop everything. So that should make sure that the inventory is clear. And then we should not need that last sleep at all, actually. Or we can make it really short, like 3 seconds. It doesn't take the turtles very long to drop everything. And then we can tell it to retrieve. And also it occurs to me I should make sure that we turn the power off here too, to do the same thing. So before the last drop, we do rednet.broadcast power off, and wait, was it 6 seconds I said? 6 seconds to make sure that it's actually stopped, and then drop everything, and then retrieve. Yes, I think that is it. So before we do before the last drop, we turn the power off, so we know that the mining wells have actually stopped. Even if they didn't, for whatever reason, this derpiness is happening. Even if they didn't make it to bedrock, they will not be mining anymore, so that we don't end up with stuff in the turtle when it retrieves the mining well. Okay, so let's set this up. Nope. 79. Oh, the timer's about to go off. We're just gonna, we might go a little bit long. Whoops, 79 was it? Sleep. I don't need the dot. Okay. Save. Exit. Okay. Okay. Now I need to actually turn this thing on. I guess I can do that. I didn't bring my... Oh no, it's in my bag. I don't need that on anymore, do I? Whoops. I don't know what that did. Okay. Okay, so let's get rid of... Let's get this out of my way. Okay, what I want is this. Okay, so we got a sort of frequency to mining platform. Okay, so this is just gonna, I'm gonna turn this on for a moment, and this might take a while because it waits. Oh, there we go. So we did it. Did we move? Oh no, the mining wells are still there. Okay, that's fine. It should turn the power on in a moment, shouldn't it? It should. It didn't. Oh, did it deploy? Okay, I might have to. Okay, move forward, and it did deploy. They weren't ready to hear it? Maybe. Okay, well, I've got a theory, which is just that, see, right now, and this is on the controlling computer. We got this little program, this while true do loop. I'm broadcasting the deploy to command and then immediately broadcasting the power on command, and it could be that the turtles, that they heard the deploy to command. They didn't do anything though because the mining wells were already deployed. But it could be that they weren't. It takes them a moment to be ready to receive another broadcast, and so when the second RedNet broadcast went out, they didn't hear it. Which is why the power, actually, what am I thinking? This is the one that's listening for that broadcast, not the other one. So let's check what this was doing. When it receives signals too. Did I have a sleep on this one? Well, it has the same effect. They didn't. This one's listening for messages. It heard the message that was deploy, so it did its thing to move that piece of cobble over to save the state of the platform. And then it went back to the top of the loop, but maybe so it'd have to be that it wasn't ready, not the turtle over there. Which one was it? that I was looking at? This. I need to get out of this actually and restart it up. Okay, because I'm not going to change anything there. Okay, so what I'm thinking of is just putting another sleep thing here and have it sleep for 4 seconds. Well, that's probably way more than we need. I don't know. Let's just do for sleep 3 seconds. Okay, so we'll send the deploy to command and then tell it to sleep and then send the power on to make sure the turtle is ready to receive to hear the broadcast that it's time to power on. So, and I didn't put a period in there erroneously. Okay, so start up. Oh, actually, before I do that, let's, okay, all the things are deployed, right? Which isn't what we want. So we're gonna go over here and go back into Lua, and as I just want to start. Oh, and I think I got stuff in there too, don't I? Yeah. Okay, so let's we do rednet dot broadcast, and we're gonna do drop. Okay, so everything's going out, and then we're going to do retrieve. There we go. The power, the redstone signal you see is off, and this is the right spot. Oh, we need to turn this. We need to turn this back on. Okay, so it's ready to receive signals. This is okay. Okay, so we're gonna exit out of this, and we're gonna do startup. Okay, now nothing's happened because I have not told it to begin. So let's go ahead. This might take. Oop. This might take a moment. We're gonna see it move the platform forward one. There we go. Now I can turn that. I don't have to keep that down anymore. Okay, deployed. There, the signal's on. Mining wells are going. There's an awful lot. There's an awful delay from when you hit the space bar to you start actually flying, which is disconcerting. It's not. It's not that way with the jetpack from Industrial Craft. So I still am not used to that. Okay, so this appears to be working. And now, okay, so some stuff is being dropped. Good. Mining well's still going. Now it should be the case, I would think, that it's gonna get down. It's gonna get down to the bottom of the bedrock pretty before. Whoops. I have all those extra deploys or drops in the controller's program. See, okay, so we're down to bedrock. Kind of sometimes wish I could fly faster. Okay, so the power's still on. We should actually see this doing drops, because there's lots of extra drops in here that I put in to try to solve this problem. But eventually, we should see the power, the redstone signal turn off, and then another drop happen. There we go, it just turned off. And there, it's doing the last drop. And then we should hear, there we go, retrieved. And then we're gonna probably, oh, well, the signal's no longer on, so it's not gonna move forward. But it's all ready to do that. And this is, and that's in the right spot. Okay, so let's take out, let's take out some of those drops now. We don't need so many. And I determined in the past that it takes about a minute. Okay. Okay, so we got 25 seconds, 20, that's more than a minute. We could probably take out another one, huh? Because we have one. Drop power off. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that should be enough to get to the bottom. Let's just make sure I didn't mess anything up. So we deploy, we sleep for 3 seconds, and that seemed to have solved the problem. I think what was happening is the turtle received the deploy message, and then but then when I immediately told it to send the power on message, it wasn't ready to receive a message, so it didn't hear it. So we just wait. We just sleep a little bit before sending that message, and then the turtle receives it. Okay, then we turn the power on, wait 25 seconds, drop once, sleep 20 seconds, drop again, sleep 20 seconds, drop again. Then we turn, maybe I should do another sleep right here for the same reason. Seconds. Okay, so we broadcast drop and then do another sleep and then broadcast power off, and then we drop everything again and then we retrieve. That worked. Okay, that should be fine. Let's make sure it doesn't crash. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, let's try this whole thing one more time. So we're going to turn the thing on. We got to, whoops. There we go, it's moving. Deployed. Power's on. Well, they don't all move at the same rate exactly. There we go. Retrieved. Moving forward. Deploy. Turn the power on, and down it goes. Okay, everything seems to be working. Alright, I'm very happy. Well, now what I have to do is go back to the base and turn the lever on and just let this thing go. Go and see if the mining wells show up in the at the base, but they shouldn't. I don't see any way that could happen now. I think just if that whatever derpiness is causing the mining wells not to reach down to bedrock every once in a while, that could still happen, but it won't cause the mining wells to end up at the base, which means the platform will just keep on going. It'll just miss out on some resources every once in a while. Okay, so I think that is a wrap, people. We did some modification to this platform to fix the problem, and hopefully everything will be running smoothly from here on out. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.